5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nah, don't hit snooze. It's Friday. Coffee up, charts up, crypto up. Let's get it. Friday morning. Friday morning, sun on the dash. One more week down, now we talk cash. Market got wild, we still made it through. Crypto bro show, me and you. Portfolio green, maybe. Portfolio red, probably. Still here, absolutely. Turn it up, it's effing around Friday. Start the morning right, hey, to 9. We're live and hype. Market move fast, we move with it. Coffee in hand, let's talk through it. Effing around Friday, bring the whole crew through. Laugh at the week, see what's new. We made it this far, no stress, no fight. It's the Crypto Bro Show on a Friday morning ride. It's the Crypto Bro Show on a Friday morning ride. Monday came loud, Tuesday talk big, Wednesday flip, Thursday did a trick. By Friday everybody's gotta take half of it wrong, but we still awake. Bitcoin moved, the chat lit up. One coin ran, one got dumped. Someone said bull run way too soon. We just laugh and sip the brew. Got a headline, drop it in the chat. New token, cool, let's talk about that. Guest on deck, pull up and tell. We keep it loose and we know it well. Coffee on, coffee, charts on, charts on. Weekend close, let's go. Friday mode, it's effing around Friday. Start the morning right, 8 to 9. Keep the vibe like crypto got weird, but we're still in tune. Crypto Bro Show Friday morning, boom. Turn around Friday, everybody come through. Send it to the people, bring the whole crew. We made it through the week, now enjoy the ride. It's effing around on a Friday morning vibe. Around.
That was awesome.
All right, guys.
That was awesome.
Going for a second run.
Yeah.
All righty.
I've been.
I'm going to remove this and add Fabi back to the stage.
Yeah, I'm back.
Everybody. Good morning to my regular co-host, as always. And today we have a special guest and someone that's extremely artistic and very talented in the artistic space inside of our space. And that would be the beautiful and wonderful Fabi Art, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Thank you. Hello. Good morning to everybody. I hope that wherever you are on this planet, you are in good health, happy, and positive energy. I'm a Fabi. I have all the 3-5 all years and resident of Iran with almost I have 20 years of design experience.
That's awesome.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was super excited to meet you and see what you got.
Yeah, we saw some of your drawings and we were super interested.
Yeah, you have a lot of really beautiful work in the idea of how you take and create off of one flow is it speaks to the way the world kind of works. You know what I mean? Like for me, when I see your art, this is me. Now I'm not a big art guy. I can't really speak in an artistic language, I guess. But to me, I really love that a lot of it is almost just one line designed. You know what I mean? Like the flow it's like life itself. So I really do like your art a lot.
Thank you so much.
So
Yeah.
Can you tell the audience what you're going to be doing here today?
Yeah, I want to design. Today I want to explain something about me. Yeah, okay. I want talking about endless Fabi.
Okay.
Okay. How did I get this design? Because I meditate every day. So, and ever since I can remember, I was 15 years old, I think, maybe younger. And I always draw the infinity with my finger. Okay. And I always had those things in my phone, in all my books, in elementary school, high school, middle school, and I designed this. Uh, okay, I reading.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, but since I was working on all these styles, I decided to have my own style. This year's when the internet was cut off, and we were in the Iran and USA war.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing a lot of sketches and trying to make myself feel better. As a result, led me to this new style of mine, infinity Fabi or endless Fabi.
Hmm.
And I love it very much. I have worked on more than 230 designs in 6 months.
That's awesome.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, and I'm always proud of myself uh, for being able to grow in difficult times. I can say that I had a wonderful life in I have a wonderful life and I didn't have challenge. No, no, it's not
Not
really
it.
for me. My life was full of ups and downs, and I had a lot of difficult uh, times in my life, and God always helped me, always.
Amazing.
Uh, and the God helped me get through all the difficult stretch. So now this Fabi, okay, now this Fabi that you see is the strongest version of itself. Yeah. Like everyone else, I had days when I was sad, cried, and many other things. Economic problems and other things, but uh, I know that I want to everyone know that about me. But now I'm feeling good. I love my new style very much, and I hope that one day I can turn this design into a global design and a style that I work with. So I have to say that I'm talking a lot, you know. Uh, I
It,
have to say that, yeah, I have to say that the style is a combination of their styles, cubism, surrealism, and abstraction. We can almost say that we have artists who have done this thing. But the style that I work in is not the style that other work in. So I probably say that this style is mine with my own signature. So uh, next text. So, okay.
So for everybody out there, Miss Fabi, her first language is not English, so she is doing
Yeah.
really coming on here and even speaking to us like she didn't have to do this for us, and she is pushing through a lot to give us the information she's given us. Thank you very much. I want you to understand that it's okay if it takes you a little bit to get it out. We're happy to sit here and listen because we are very honored for you to take the time to even come talk to us.
Yeah, you're an amazing person. I can just tell you're like a genuine person, and I could just tell you're looking for the best version of yourself, and I think that's great.
You're a lot.
I can relate to that the last couple of years. Like I'm just
Thank you so much.
yeah,
Really,
love,
thanks.
you're
You're a
great.
lot braver. You're a lot braver than I am. That's for sure. I wouldn't. I wouldn't be trying to do a second language on here. That's for sure. So good on you. And like, yeah, I think that it's amazing that you have your own unique style. That's awesome. That's great.
Thank you. Then I came to the conical, conic. What's this word? Uh, oh my God. Okay, let's try. Okay, uh, just I say with myself. Okay, uh, God send it to you to earth. That each of us has mission. Everyone, we have a mission in the to the earth. Okay, and comes to learn something or teach something. As a result, I came to this state and realized that, well, Fabi, this is the only things you can do. Next. Okay.
I like that you're prepared.
Okay.
You're so much more prepared than we are.
Oh, like I'm just ready to shoot the shit. I was like ready to keep this shit structured. You guys are gonna listen to me, and I like it.
Okay. Okay. Then I told myself, please, please, this is my uh, mission in the world. Be careful with your words. Words have meaning. Words have soul. Words have feelings. We have to be careful where and what we say. Maybe it's joke that hurts others. Music has feeling. Space. The space has feelings. People's eyes have feelings. Everything full of feelings. And when I receive these feelings, I become like data I receive from you, and I don't return them to you. I send that energy to the marker and paper. Okay. I move. I move the marker. I move with a marker. I paint. I give life. I don't know, understand what I'm doing at that moment. Okay, and only the I send the potential of space or potential of the words, the potential of poetry, music. I receive everything and design it. Okay. And after the end, when the, I take the marker, I understand what unique things I created. In fact, and I think God for all this energy gives me that energy and talents that God gave me, and I was able to use it properly. I know I take it a lot today. Uh, so now I can start designing, or we can talk a little bit now, and I'm here. And thank you for your service. You are invited me. It's too much to me. Okay, for me. And thank you to all the friends who joined us and listening to my subjects, my life.
And we appreciate.
I hope I explained that good.
You did
You did
great.
very
You did
well.
great.
You did very
Yeah.
well. You know, so what we'll do, if it's okay with you, we'll let you start drawing, inspired by the space, and you can start
Of
creating.
course.
And
Yeah, yeah, of course.
we have a little bit of news over the week to go over, especially with everything's happening at the White House and crypto's kicking off right now. We definitely have
Yeah,
to cover.
yeah.
So we're
Okay.
going to cover that for a little bit while you draw. You'll stay up here with us as you draw, but we'll come back and after we get through the news, and we'll talk to you some more about stuff and see what you have got for us, if that's okay. But we'll come back and after we get through the news, and we'll talk to you some more about stuff. I heard myself
Okay.
You start coming off on my tablet.
Oh, way to go, Daddy.
got me thinking. I'm hearing stuff, buddy.
I heard it too. I
Uh,
was like, what's
You're
happening?
hearing voices, dude. You're going crazy. Sorry.
Going voices in my head.
all right. Well, at this time, I'm going to pass the mic over to Crypto God. He is the guy that has lots of the information on what's happening. Him and XRP Dad. I mean, I'm hip on stuff. I mean, if nothing else, because I'm in the room with these guys. But beyond this, these guys are a little more ahead of me on knowing. So I will let them take the reins. We'll start off with crypto, and then we'll go to XRP Dad.
Yeah, jump in anytime you guys want. So basically, this week we had Wednesday. We had our they met. The great minds all met together. Garlinghouse was there. Got introduced and just sat in the background because that's what XRP does. Is it likes to sit in the background and do things behind the scenes. But basically, the words that were coming out of their mouth was crypto is the way of the future, and they're starting to intertwine it in the financial system. So huge day on Wednesday. Obviously, we saw some massive pumps in the market, and then it just kept on going with yesterday's meeting with the FTC. They wanted to talk about all the problems that they're having and how it affects the designers and the builders and the space, basically. There was a lot of bitching about the past and a lot of, positives about the future. So even Garlinghouse got in there and he kind of laid into the SEC pretty hard, which was good to see. But it's just crazy to understand how much these boys have gone through to keep their projects alive. Like the guy that does uni, he he the guy that does uni, he was talking about how all his friends when he was starting up, they left the states because they didn't want to deal with the problems that he was dealing with, and they had it's an unfair advantage for them because their regulations were a lot less and they weren't getting sued by the SEC all the time. So that was pretty crazy to hear that that young man kept it in the states, kept on the battle, and you know got to where he is with Unicorn there. So that's pretty cool. The other thing I wanted to talk about was the boom. Like we have seen, uh, it hit 79,250 last night. In the middle of the night, Bitcoin went up to. and we're back down, fluctuating here at 76,700 to 900. So we're just floating in that little like a small consolidation space right now. But it's
So this
pretty
was the
wild.
best,
Yeah.
the best week since 2023.
Yeah.
How about that, guys?
I think we're about to, all this hard work that we've been working for is about to happen.
Well, the crazy thing that we were talking about earlier before the show came on there, Daddy, was that like XRP at one point was at 23 or 24% up, and Bitcoin was sitting at 8. So that decouple was looking pretty good.
Yeah, if they give us a couple more days like this with that big of a gap, it's gonna decouple. And I wanted to say, like, you guys know, I'm all into the, I love the macro events, man, because I think a lot of this stuff is just to get us into this financial system, and I feel like the whole repricing in commodities is about to happen. I seen Iran central bank says Iraq banking barriers removed, so that opens the door for the revaluation.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen they stopped exporting oil. If that's true, maybe Fab can tell us. But at the same time as the crypto summit, you had the Robinhood CEO come on CNBC and say the super cycle has begun. And then also, I'm sure crypto gold seen that the Ondo posted that the super cycle begun on their X page.
Oh baby, I saw.
And then I seen Brian Armstrong say October is when it begins. So sometime in this time frame, we're about to see some life changing shit. Hopefully,
My only worry with what Brian said is that looking at the charts, I don't see us waiting until October. I think October will be too late. I think we're like, if if they pass a Clarity Act, sorry, if they pass a Clarity Act on September 15th, I think we're gonna. You think that this pump is big? I think we're gonna be seeing something crazy.
Yeah, I think in November we're going to see some crazy, crazy stuff after the Ripple Swell meeting. I think that's when we're going to see $4 XRP. That's when I think I think that's when we're going to start seeing that. I mean, not okay. We forgot to say this. Not financial advice. Nothing we say here is financial advice. Do your own research. DYOR. Most important thing in all of investing, hell, in all of life. You need to do your own research. Don't trust anybody for nothing, especially when it comes to your finances or your health. Okay, these are things you need to take into your own hands. So that being said, yes, I absolutely think that's what's going to happen is after October. That's when we're going to really see the big shift, because I'm going to tell you, and I'm not like super important or nothing like that. I'm really nice guy, and I really end up becoming friends with really incredible people. And so some of the people I know that I speak to, and I'll tell y'all about this later off the show, but they actually, a lot of their stuff, they're not even doing anything till after October. And that says something. Like, why is the push so hard to get to swell, and then it's not as big of a push? Why is this happening like this? Why is everybody like, after Ripple Swell, we'll have time to do these other things. Things will be different after Ripple Swell. I've heard this exact statement a couple times now. And so it makes me hopeful,
Yeah.
it sure seems like all the pieces are falling into place. I think it could. I understand all the big players want to get in before the price goes up.
Yeah. Well, that's
like in a hypothetical world. This ain't financial advice, but like, say BlackRock does get an ETF, why would they want to do an ETF at $10? They're gonna wait till it's at $1.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And then reprice.
Well, yeah, because they can buy a whole bunch of it, right? And then
They'll be rich as hell.
they buy it for a buck, or $1.30, whatever it is right now.
Buy low and sell high. I tell my
Yeah.
kids all the time. So, is there any news articles here that y'all might want to look at? Open up and we talk about. We got the cold card. We got the Bitcoin surge, whether it's signaling a new bull run. The hard truth is that Clarity Act is an anti-crypto bill. Ooh.
Oh, what? That's for Thursday, man.
Okay. My bad. I didn't know. I
That's
didn't
a
know.
conspiracy right there.
That's why it says opinion.
You guys, what's you guys' opinion on like the world just pushing us into a national that Trump using this as a national emergency and he don't need no votes?
Well, yeah.
They already said that it could be a national emergency, so I feel like they're possibly grooming us in for that talk.
There's a lot of hinting going on, right? There's the hinting that, oh, if this Clarity Act doesn't pass, then the SEC is going to step in. There's the hinting of, this is a national emergency. There's the hinting of all kinds of things, but
basically, like rules are coming no matter what is what I'm getting.
Yeah, rules are coming no matter what, which is going to be good. From like that meeting yesterday, you could hear, with the CFTC, every single crypto guy said the same thing. Crypto guy, girl, sorry. They all said the same thing. They all said it's extremely difficult for us to build in the States because of all the restrictions. Because that you do something, you get sued. You do something, it costs you a bunch of money. So they definitely said that it's difficult and they need the Clarity Act. They're all on board. So that news article that you just had right there that says the Clarity Bill is against crypto is completely wrong, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. It was there.
No. I'm not saying
on Thursday.
I just think it's hilarious, but like this run that we're having right now with we're up $14,000 on Bitcoin in 2 days. Like that's crazy, man. Like that's crazy, and it's wonderful to see. And they talked a lot about in the meetings. They talked a lot about AI, and I know that like I'm the Ondo guy. I love Ondo. We all know this. Wow!
Hey.
Oh man, that didn't take her no time. Look at all the stuff inside.
That's all our faces, right?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Wow.
That's so cool, Fabi.
How in the hell do you do that? That's amazing.
Like I don't know how you see the end. Like you said, it just takes over you. But it's just crazy
Yeah.
that when you start moving, that there's an end and it all goes together. It's just amazing.
How long did it take you to learn that? You said.
How long?
I want to painting right now, so maybe 1 hours. I should to try to painting
Okay.
fast.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. It don't even have to be done before the end of the show. It's okay either way. Go ahead and paint, but paint because we're very excited.
How much I have time to paint?
We got probably about close to another hour. We usually stay on for about an hour and a half, so we got about another hour. But I don't want you to feel rushed, Fabi. This is supposed to be fun. You're supposed to have fun, not feel rushed.
No rush.
No rush.
But yeah, like I was saying, like there's, I'm a huge Ondo guy, and I love that Ondo put, the super cycle for tokenization is coming. But the other big thing that they all talked about during the CFTC meeting was AI. And I really like that. And it shows in the crypto market because you look at Teo, it's probably the only one that I'm looking at, that and Render, that really have not had any down since the meeting. They're just straight going like this. Yeah, there's a little bit of fluctuation, but they're going up the whole time. And I don't know if I've ever told you guys about Teo, which is called Bitensor, but like they're the big dogs in AI for crypto. They are the one. They are the number one. They're the one that everyone talks about. It's going to 10,000. It's the Bitcoin of AI for crypto. Bittensource is literally just climbing straight up, and it's not going at the crazy fast pace that XRP has done, where it was 20, like I said, 24% up this morning, but it's steadily just rising and rising and rising. And we saw this year, we saw Teo hit $350 USD, and it's down to 228. So it's a good, no, not financial advice, but it's a good purchase at the exact time. And I'll always preach on though. The one thing that I realized yesterday is the reason why they're not in the States, like we talked about. They own 70%, not own, they run 70% of that real world asset tokenization form right now. And they're not even in North America. And the reason they're not in North America is because what everyone said yesterday in the CFTC meeting is that there's not enough regulation. So why would Ondo want to start in the States and work on that and get sued and have to deal with all those headaches when there's no clarity on it? They're just waiting for clarity, and the minute they do, they already are in with JP Morgan. They're already in with Grayscale. They're already in with BlackRock. They're already in with Bank of America. Like, they're already in with all those boys. So
You
the
said
minute
Ondo?
yeah, so the minute that
Yeah,
Ondo,
I mean, Stellar and all of them, Bo. They're in with everybody.
yeah, the minute that clarity happens, like the tokenization in the States is going to happen through Ondo, and it like that stock is just going to friggin' boom, baby, and it's 37 cents. Like, that's just mind blowing to me right now. Like, I've been seeing posts from guys that are like huge Ondo guys that are in it in finance, and they're like, how is this stock not $2 already? It's so suppressed. So, not financial advice, but whenever I meet someone and we talk about crypto, I'm like, please, for your future, not for me, because whatever, I already have my stock. Ondo doesn't pay me. I don't get any financial gain out of this. But for you, for your future, for your kids' future, like, buy Ondo for the love of God. 37 cents. Like, the Lord is giving you the opportunity of a lifetime.
All right. Well, let's touch on some other stuff that's happened this week. Even though the White House saying, I think's the biggest deal, man. Like, it's hard to think about anything else that's going on other than that. But
you guys follow Bird?
Yep, Bird
Burb?
XRP.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bird XRP.
Yeah. Did you see like he posted something about the super cycle beginning and Brad liked his post?
Yeah, wasn't that crazy?
That's the type of shit I look for whenever I'm looking for confirmation, dude. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for
Brad coming in and saying hello.
Yeah.
What's up,
Well,
Brad?
the other crazy thing too is like those pictures, like the last White House picture with Brad and Trumpy was 589 days ago to the next picture that they just took on the 20th, right?
Man,
So,
they do that stuff to get everybody, man. Like, I
that
don't know if that's true or not, but I love the guy. NFA, non-financial advice, or not financial advice. The guy that's in the X space, and he really, dude, he breaks it down to the point that you can't deny what he's telling you has got to be true.
Yeah.
But it is like, sometimes you wonder if they do it just to get people like that riled up and getting everybody going. You know?
But it does rile you up. It does make you think, right? Conspiracy.
Yeah, all I think is like two crypto exchange and or Ondo and Robinhood CEO said the super cycle has begun, and then next thing you know, 2 days in a row we're going parabolic. I'm waiting to see what it's like for the next 5 days.
Well, yeah.
Still going in this motion, dude. I think we're going somewhere right now.
2 days is great and all, but we need consistency.
Yeah,
And
it's like we can breathe a little bit now. Yeah.
well, yeah, like
right.
if you bought during this last 3-4 months, right? This week you're seeing gains, or at least you're coming back to level.
Yeah, if you accumulate all these weeks at $1, then you're gonna be happy at whenever you're back to where you bought at the high. You're gonna have that much more crypto. Pretty. I'm not gonna say how much I have on here, but yeah.
But yeah, I've told you guys,
I appreciated the time at $1 instead of bitching about it.
Well,
that's right.
And that's the time to do it, right? Like a lot of people complain and sell. Like I was talking to my kid's pharmacist actually, and he was talking to me about MSTR. And when
Mhm.
MSTR, so he had bought at like 200, it went up to 400, and he didn't sell, and then it dropped down to the 150, and he's like, I sold it all, and I'm like, why? Why? He's like, I just couldn't. I just thought it was gonna bottom out. It was gonna be done, and I'm like, oh man, I'm like, I've been accumulating that shit at $95, like a fucking crazy person, like a little crazy person. And the one thing that I was gonna say though is like, you guys know I talk about my kids all the time, but and especially with you guys off camera, but like my kids, they watch the stock market now, right? And like they saw the last 2 day pump, and like my teenage daughter who's 19, who's trying to get into this and starting slowly, she's like, she supposedly blew my van up yesterday, like we also talked about off camera. But she's like, whatever, you made so much freaking money these last 2 days. Why don't you just go buy me a new vehicle? And I'm like, no, that's not how life works.
It works.
That's not how life works. Let me go look at the vehicle and find out what's wrong. And all you did was drain the freaking antifreeze out of it by accident because it's an older van. But like the kid wants, like I told the kid I was gonna buy her an Audi, right? So then she's like freaking out. I've told everyone, all my friends, all of my dads, everybody. Like I've told everybody. It's like, well, don't do that.
Yeah.
It's not my problem. Like you're driving the van. It's like learn some responsibility first.
I mean,
Because my crypto pumping doesn't mean
eggs?
you do.
You had eggs. You didn't have chickens. You can't count them yet.
Yeah, exactly. Right. But yeah, like Daddy said, is like we get 5 days of this, then I'm gonna start feeling more confident. But like
Yeah, if I see all time high and we start hitting discovery modes for a bunch of different stuff, then I'm expecting a repricing. That's me personally.
man, if we reprice, we're all gonna cry on screen.
I'm hearing it from all types of I'm hearing it from all types of the world right now.
Yeah.
Well, we see it all around the world. All them
and
places
Trump
with
even, Trump even back in the whenever a couple years ago or whatever he signed an executive order for ending currency manipulation.
Right.
Yeah. So you
And
got things like that in mind, and then just look at everything, and then he talks about a reset. So if you're thinking reset, I think everything gets as bad as it can get, and then you wake up and it's better.
I don't know if that's exactly how that's gonna.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Talking like I really feel like the world's about to just shift into the gold standard.
And we've talked about it before. Like Trumpy likes to do things late at night. So like in the middle of the night, he'll be doing something. Like yesterday, like this morning. Sorry, 2 a.m. is when we hit $79,250 on Bitcoin. Trump also mentioned in that first meeting at the White House, he mentioned he got questioned: is the U.S. going to buy more Bitcoin if with this Clarity Act and everything going through? And he immediately, like a smile on his face, and he turned right to his financial advisor immediately, and he said, "If they advise me to buy some Bitcoin, I'll definitely consider it and listen to it. But like, we know, and it's public knowledge, and it's literally out there. You can look it up. Jake talks about it all. Claver talks about it all the time. But there's other guys that pull it up too on their charts and stuff. Those whale watchers or whatever. But the U.S. they are buying Bitcoin, they are buying Ethereum, they are buying XRP, and they're buying it in bulk. And that's another one that popped up really big too. Is Chainlink? Chainlink skyrocketed right after that White House meeting. Like the Chainlink guy came up to the podium and said some really great things, and just Chainlink went boom,
started
right
going.
away. It fucking took off.
It. Yeah.
It took off faster than it was the one that I first thought was decoupling, because it took off so hard and so fast. And the thing about Chainlink is like Chainlink is connected to everything. It's all it can, like literally it's called Link. It links
I mean, that's the reason it's called what it's called. Yeah, absolutely.
And it's going to be, and Trump even said it. He's like, Chainlink is great. It connects everything together. Like when you got the president saying that, no wonder she pumped so hard, right? But
that's right. XRP, Chainlink, Bitcoin, Ethereum, HBAR, Stellar.
XLM.
These are ones, huh?
XLM.
Cardona. Like
Yeah.
they also have them listed too. Like Trump has them listed in that order.
It's literally
What did the order I just said?
Well, no, not
Oh,
that
I was
exact
gonna
order.
say,
But
look at that.
the ones you're listing in there's official documents that Trump and them signed that has all those ones listed. Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, like they're all listed. The ones that they want to work with. It's listed right there. They give it to you on a silver platter. And that's one of the reasons why like I have like I'm not a Cardona guy, but I've literally loaded up on Cardona and put it and I've staked it away because it's listed in their policy. So what's the worst that can happen? I break even or I lose a few grand, whatever. The other, but it's in there, so I don't think you can lose. I think they're giving it to you. Trump always gives you hints, right? He says what they're buying into. He tells you what they're thinking, and if anything, like he brought up the guys at the White House who he's working with. You can't deny Chainlink's there, XRP's there, like the big boys are there. So
I think before September 15th, we need to try and do a Clarity Act episode where we break it down in extremely simple terms.
Yeah.
So that everybody understands what's happening. Instead of just hearing the Clarity Act, and then hearing snippets and bits and not really understanding the overall view, because someone could go and read that article that guy put up there and automatically think, hey, the Clarity Act isn't for us crypto people, and be like, oh no, we need to shut that thing down. And, just because they don't really understand stuff. And that's one thing that we said on about doing the show. We wanted to make sure that we broke stuff down for people. So anybody that's listening, be expecting some type of, even if it's a short 30-minute video that we just kind of record and put out there. We're going to put something out that breaks down the Clarity Act in real simple terms so that everybody can understand it and follow it without getting caught up in technical jargon.
Yeah. And then one thing is the Clarity Act is confusing. Like when it all started getting talked about, people were posting out that because Brian Armstrong from Coinbase was the guy that was pushing against it, people were like, he's the devil. He doesn't want anything to happen with crypto, blah, blah. No, he's trying to help the system. He's trying to help people. He's trying to make sure that it's clarity so that there's no confusion, so that everyone's in the game in the right place, not getting sued anymore by the SEC, which won't happen anymore because the powers all changed. But the fact is, he's not a bad guy, right? He looks like a reptilian, and he looks like he'll eat your face. But
is that the guy I said looked like a reptilian?
Yeah. But
listen,
he's in it for the right reasons for crypto.
I'm pretty sure the main reason was because his name did pop up in Epstein's. A lot of them guys did. But,
I mean, if your name didn't pop up in politics with Epstein, then you weren't popular.
Ripple and XRP and Trump are the only people I know and that I heard of that popped up as enemies of Epstein.
Yeah, I mean, Trump was mixed in there beforehand. Before they became enemies, Trump was mixed in there. I'm not saying he did, the island stuff, and this is not that kind of show.
Yeah,
we have a different show for that. But, I'm not saying he did that stuff, but he was definitely involved with this guy before they became enemies. They were friends. Yeah, that's something to remember. And that goes across the board. Anytime you see people that might be friends and then become enemies, especially become enemies around the time that a person's getting convicted of crimes, it might even not be that they're not friends. It's just better for face value. So, and I'm not saying that because once again, for the most part, I support the Trump administration because I want so many things that they put forward to happen. Okay. Yeah. But definitely I am a see the whole picture thing as much as I can.
I will say one thing more about that. Me being in jail, like half of my life I was spent in jail. 99% of the time, the informant is a friend. And the best
and that's not saying nothing.
The best informant is the best friend because they got the juiciest info.
That's right. That's right. Like Fabi did this earlier means love you, right? Yeah, that's what they do to you. They do this to you, then they stab you in the back.
Yeah, it's funny that sign. Like my kids showed me that.
Oh man, hold on. Let me put you front and center there, Fabi. That is
Fabi,
cool.
you're amazing. You
Look
are
at the
amazing.
shading. Look at the shading on the orange into the pink and purple. That's so cool, Fabi. I'm so cool. So cool, so cool.
But yeah,
Uphold-
the thing is, there's a lot going on right now. I'm sure, like they're showing things, but they're behind the scenes. There's so much shit happening that we don't know, and I love how they bring up all these guys at the White House, and Brad just hides at the back. He's
They
just like,
put his ass back there.
I don't need to be in this. Everyone doesn't need to know nothing. It reminds me of that time when they brought up Elon Musk and asked him about XRP, and he's like, this is not financial advice.
he's an awkward dude, anyways. And then you put him on the spot, and he don't know what to say. He went all Asperger's.
He knows what's going on.
I'm not supposed to talk about this.
Right? Like he should have just straight up said, like it's like he did say, like I can't talk about what I know. And
Yep.
so that was kind of cool. And then the other thing is like Brad was the guy holding the door open for Trump. Like I just think there's little signs all the time.
Opening the door to a new financial system, baby.
Exactly. Like,
and then there was the guy in the towel that ran through that messed everybody up. I don't know if y'all seen that. The guy in the bath towel that ran through the back.
with you, Henry, showing your ass.
Another. Did you guys see that one big, huge? This is another huge sign that shit's on the roll. One of the big conspiracies for XRP and Ripple is that it's going to take over the SWIFT banking system. Well, there's a bank in South Korea that completely replaced SWIFT.
Three banks.
So it's starting. That's going to be another domino effect that happens. It always one thing happens and then everybody realizes it's a good idea and follows.
Henry's researching it right now. I can see it glowing on his computer screen. 3 banks in Korea took XRP. And
What, say it again?
3 banks that are in Korea. They punted SWIFT and they switched over to XRP. They're full XRP.
And they're one of the countries that were about to collapse because of the strait. Japan and Korea are the 2 countries that rely most. And they're about to pop off that domino effect.
Well, and SBI is all in on XRP too. So, and they're like the biggest bank in Japan as well. So,
I'll tell y'all something. I don't know so much. I'm really supposed to say everything. So, okay, I'm gonna share the screen real quick. But when I was at Ripple Swell last year, you never know what you're supposed to say. And I come from being an electrician into this space, and so I'm still learning etiquette. And I'm supposed to say this, but not that. So, guys, trial by fire. Hopefully, I don't get burnt. Last year, at the Ripple Swell, after one of the meetings or something, like it was a side party thing, side event, and we were there, and I noticed these guys super sharply dressed. When they speak to you and they bow, and they're very polite. I had never seen an Asian businessman like this. I'd always seen him in the movies. I'd seen him in the cartoons. I watch anime, big anime guy. And so, like, I was already like, ooh, this Asian business guy is so cool. But they were from Korea, come to find out. Like, we ended up chatting, and they were from Korea. And they were over there making deals, you know what I mean? And it was so surprising to me that, like, China wasn't there, Japan wasn't there, all these other Asian countries weren't there. From just we can name a bunch of them, from islands to everything, but Korea was there, and that showed a significance to me that when I looked into it, Korea is huge in all this, extremely huge in all this, and a lot of people do not realize that. But
I'm pretty sure Korea and Japan are like the top countries that hold XRP. Don't quote me. America, I don't even think like we're like the top holders. It's Korea and Japan.
Well, SBI's, I think I'm pretty sure SBI is the biggest holder of XRP in the world. I'm pretty sure. I
Yeah.
saw on that, but Henry's got something for us. Yeah, there you go. See, I told you 3 banks.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can. I'm gonna make this a little bigger.
That theory is coming true.
Ripple has signed with 3 different Korean banks.
Yep, but none of them have confirmed that XRP will be the settlement asset for payments.
Yeah, but but the thing is, there's TikToks that show that the bank guys, like the big admin on the banks, have said they're going with XRP. Like that second line that you had there, the Gensbach.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came out and straight up said that they're going with Ripple payments.
Okay. How about this? Let's check this out.
24/7 cross-border RLUSD will be used.
Possibly XRP, but what else could this impact? It says, I did want to talk a little bit about what this could unlock for the Korean market, because I think it's important. Yes, we're seeing the first regional bank here partnering with Ripple for Ripple payments and possibly XRP, but what else could this impact? It says a Korean bank reference for clients for payments. If Jeonbunk delivers measurable savings, faster settlement, and better customer retention, it becomes a reference case for other Korean regional banks and potentially larger commercial banks that move more valuable than a standalone partnership, that could be more valuable than a standalone partnership headline. Also, SMEs and creator economy corridors, the target segments point toward high frequency, smaller to mid-size international flows, exporter invoices, software services, freelance payments, content revenue, marketplace sales, and supplier settlement. The areas where it's day versus minutes can be commercially meaningful, like the impact here if you're trying to get money to a friend, or you're trying to pay an invoice very quickly instead of waiting days for Swift and paying those absorbent fees. Now you can use Ripple's infrastructure to get that payment to where you want it to go that much more quickly.
And that's huge because we all have friends that, do a lot of payment stuff. Like we have friends that are business owners, and like my one buddy there, it's always a complaint with him. It's always, hey, I almost said my name. He's always like, hey man, like I put in my money, I sent my money across, but the company can't pay me, like the payment structure, the way that it works, and the amount of time that it comes through to get the money sent. He's like, I gotta wait 3 to 5 days. Like he's like, so can I borrow some money until I get paid? And it's just like if XRP was doing that trade, right, he'd have his money instantly. Like It's not even a second that it goes through. It's instantaneous and it costs nothing.
But you guys got X money yet or no?
I can't because I'm in Canada.
Oh, that sucks, bro. Wait till
Well, no. What we'll do is we'll get you something. We'll get you something set up. We'll get something set up for the. We're doing all the accounts for the Crypto Bros anyways, and we'll all be attached on the account. So you'll have X money. Don't you worry.
Yeah, when you receive the money and when you send transaction, it just reminds me of like, damn, this feels like some Ripple rails.
but Elon is also
Elon's
also hinted at that though. He's also talked about XRP being his, like, what he's going to use.
Yeah.
The one thing though is the crypto.com, they have a credit card. It's a pay as you go. So like you transfer your funds to crypto.com and then you put it on your card. I have that crypto card, so I get a shit ton of extra. I put everything on that card. Literally everything goes on that card. And I probably in the last year I've probably collected 200-300 XRP because of it. Because they pay you in Chronos, right? And then you just transfer the Chronos to XRP.
They give you. I got Uphold and it gives you straight XRP. Like,
yeah, that's the one I tried to get, but I couldn't get it in Canada. And then the other day, NDAX, which is like the big Canadian, oh my goodness, where I do all my trades. NDAX, they just came out with a crypto credit card too. So I joined the wait list yesterday. So
I love the crypto credit card, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's very convenient. I've used it. I've actually made some decent amount of profit from just in XRP because I was able to use credit and then pay back on payday and stuff. So that was very convenient. I can't wait to use it whenever price appreciation starts happening a little more.
it's so smart though. Like people get the 3% back cash back cards. That's great. But if you're a big believer in crypto like we are, and you put every single bill on that crypto card, that's just free XRP. Like I'm not kidding when I have hundreds and hundreds of XRP for free over the last year because of that card, and it's for what? Just regular spending. It's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's another thing with X Money, dude. Like, I got an ATM reimbursement fee. Like, usually I get $3
Charge.
charged just to get money out the ATM. The other day, it reimburses me the money, and then like $2. Like, I paid like a $200 utility bill. It gave me $8 back.
That's awesome.
Dude, that's cool, man.
Yeah, and it gives you it gives you that percent, like 4 or 6, I forget what exactly it is, and at the end of the week you get that money back. So I get like $20 at the end of the week sometimes, just for
Hey, that's $20 to throw on XRP, baby.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I can't wait till Elon gets X and makes it to where you can buy crypto on it.
Yeah, no doubt. He's been talking about that too.
I just seen the other day, yesterday, I think he said that they're thinking about paying X creators in stable coins.
That was a post yesterday. Yeah.
So that would
Rumble,
be of it.
Rumble has their own wallet now.
Uh-oh.
She's showing some more. Let's get her up there.
Nice.
You are so talented. It's crazy.
Yeah, you got some good shading.
I mean, I don't understand. See, I barely can color inside the lines. I can barely keep it inside the lines.
Fabi's out here just whipping out this masterpiece, and Henry's like, "How do I stay within the line?"
Why is the crown so big?
Me and Crypto God, we're just two stupid construction workers trying to stay in the lines.
I mean, if we can make it past not eating the crowns, we might be able to color the page.
Hey man, I know I'm a hockey player. I've been hitting the head a lot, but like I don't eat crayons. Come on.
He said, I'm a hockey player, not a Marine.
Yeah, shots fired. Shots fired.
Yeah. Oh hell. All right.
But yeah.
What else do we want to touch on while we're here? Let's see. I did see. I mean, we kind of talked about this though. The 3.5 billion in liquidations in 24 hours. Like that's crazy. It said $3 billion from short positions.
Yeah. If you're shorting right now, you're crying. Like you got to get out.
yeah, for sure.
I did want to talk about though, like what's up for the weekend for you guys. Like, you know, we don't have to talk all crypto today. It's been fun and it's been an exciting week. But like, what's the plans for the weekend for everybody?
I'm driving up to New York.
Oh, going to Big Apple, hey?
Yeah. Go up and see my son. Well, not so much the Big Apple, Long Island.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going into Manhattan this time. I don't believe so. I don't have a reason to, and I really don't. If I don't have a reason to, I really don't go into Manhattan. I believe that could be a really just beautiful city if things were kind of taken care of. The last couple times I went, there was garbage piled up taller than I was in a lot of places.
Yeah,
people laying around, you know, on the ground everywhere, you know, all the shit. It just, I remember watching like the Ninja Turtles when I was a kid and seeing New York like that. That's the New York I wanted to see as a kid, and as growing up, that's why I was like, you know, like Ninja Turtle time, and all, you know, like, but it's not like that.
Yeah.
At least it's not like that
that's
anymore.
like the last place in America I would want to go to.
Like I have a question for you guys. Like, what is the economy like out there? Like for that. So like in Alberta here, in our cities, there's such a huge homeless problem right now. There's like tent cities everywhere. And do you know what a tent city is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like tent cities everywhere. My kid actually was at he went and watched the Helinka Gretzky Cup, which is hosted in the big arena here in Edmonton. And he went to Edmonton there and he almost stepped on a freaking used needle right outside the arena, man. And I took my kids when we came into Edmonton. I took my kids to Edmonton Elks game, which is your guys' NFL. It's our CFL. It's the football league out here. And I took them to a game on a weekend, and same thing, like going on the LRT, the train that goes through, like just like homeless people everywhere, sleeping there, needles, garbage. They have their shopping carts with their tents set up, and it's just like
There's
the
places
homeless in
It's
Alberta is crazy. Right?
it's like that in a lot of the big cities out here. It's like that in Pittsburgh.
But where I live, I'm gonna tell you, Augusta got some of it into it. Augusta, Georgia. That's where they have the Masters, the golf tournament.
Yeah.
And it's like 20 minutes from it. And so we started seeing a lot there. We started seeing a lot in a town called North Augusta, or a city called North Augusta. But then they started to try and filter out towards where we live. That didn't work for them. Yes, we started hearing stories about people coming out the woods with hatchets and acting stupid. That didn't last long. and now we don't have that problem anymore.
Well, you know it's bad when
we
like
still every once in a while see them, but they usually stay in Augusta or like XRP Dad was saying, they stay in the big cities because they come out here in the country and they try to hide in our fucking woods. And I'm going to tell you, we don't walk around in woods without telling people that we're walking around in their woods. We don't do that because you will get shot. Sadly, I guess is the word to use here, even though you kind of put yourself in your own positions. Some stuff has happened where these people met the repercussions of their actions. And I guess the word got out that not to go over around these areas.
Well, that's the nice thing about the country too. Like I remember I just lived in the country, right? Like I just moved back into the city here because of all the stuff that happened in my life. But like in the country, it's so quiet. It's so peaceful. You don't have to worry about that kind of shit. Like once in a while you have like, you know, people try to steal your pop bottles or come scout your place out. Like there's a few times we had people come scout the places out and look in the country because they're like, "Oh, can I break in? Is there something easy to steal? Is there a quad out front?" Something like that. But like in the city, the first freaking week that I live here, right? I collect all my pop bottles that I brought from my other place. I put them on the side of my house, which is at the back of my house. And someone just walks up and steals every single set of bottles. You see them on my camera walking out with bags of bottles over their back out to a vehicle, and it's like that never happened in the country, and you have to think about that in the city, right? And it's unfortunate for that people have to do that they have to go steal pop bottles. But I was just wondering if your guys' economy is the same. Like the tent cities is just crazy. Like they just take over whole parks. The whole park is gone.
Yeah, we pretty bad out here. I can imagine like what it's like in like New York or California or them states.
Las Vegas is bad.
Las Vegas.
I was just in Vegas not too long ago. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm gonna tell you, we don't have a whole lot here. I had somebody come and steal my gas can one time, and he got out the driveway, luckily, in enough time that I couldn't fire my gun. I know it's just a gas can, but I was gonna shoot his tires out, man. He pissed me off. It's like you walked right on my porch and took my stuff.
Yeah,
I have children. You aren't gonna do this shit again. And I mean, granted, I doubt he'd ever come back after me running out with the gun and shooting it into the air. But anyways, what we have here, is like the kids from 16 to maybe 20 something that run around on the quads or the dirt bikes. The other day I had them come over on my property and I had to go run them off. And that's nerve wracking because I mean, they're young men. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like they might be 16, 17, but not all of them are. And even at 16 or 17, that's a handful. If you got like 7 or 8 of them there, and that's what I had, man. I had like it was like it might have been more, but I know there was 8 there still when I was running them off. I think 2 or 3 left when I first come up, and I was like, guys, I don't give a damn what you do, but y'all can't do it here. You got to do it somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like I'm not coming out to chastise you, but this is my property.
Yeah,
you're destroying it. You need to leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you had a couple of them read the thing at me and act stupid or whatever, but they left. There
But
wasn't no interaction. They left, and which
that's
was
the
great.
thing is, we've all been that age, right? That's when the testosterone's flowing. You think you're invincible. So at 16 to 20, you think you're the toughest guy on earth, and then you throw 8 of them together. That's a battle. So
Yeah,
I
it was
I
nerve-wracking.
here for sure. If someone came on
Yeah.
my property with eight, even if it's 16-year-olds, I'm gonna be like, shit, I'm in for a fight now.
And I'm so stupid. I left, but when I seen it was younger, I thought it was young kid. I thought it was really young kids, and it was they were a little older when I thought. And so I didn't grab the gun or nothing. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to walk out there with a gun on young kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when there's 8 of them like that, I should have had my pistol on me, to be honest with
Yeah.
you. You know what I mean? But it was what it was. There wasn't no problem. So I was like, hey guys, y'all, and I mean, I wasn't super nice about it. I was, hey, y'all need to get the hell out of here. Like this is my property, right? You're destroying my property. Go somewhere else. I don't care where you go. Just get the hell out of here. And they left. So that
But
worked out well.
I wasn't the same person as I am now. Whenever I was younger, dude, I did some pretty terrible things. I was like one of them 8 guys. We
I
used
think
to
we
just
all been one of those 8
just
guys.
beat people up and hurt them really bad, dude. Like my definitely my rock bottom in my lifetime.
talking about young men though, Henry. So yeah, you're going up to see your son in New York. What do you have planned with him?
Man, we are gonna do just a lot of hanging out and going to the park, man. I
Nice.
normally go up and we usually find all kinds of really cool stuff to do, but I decided this time it's gonna be like a parks and just kind of hang out, man. Like we don't have to, doing the big stuff's fun and it's nice, but we don't spend a lot of time together anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think you know when his when we do the big fan, like he come down here and I took all the girls and him and everybody and we went down to the beach
Cool.
in Jekyll Island where they actually signed the federal, or where they actually come up with the Federal Reserve and everything, where they did a lot of modeling of the country, happened in Jekyll Island. But that's
Nice.
where we took our trip, and we did a lot of big stuff during that trip. But this time I want to do just kind of I want to bond as much as I can. I don't get to see him enough. I really don't.
No, that's good. That'll be a good time. What about you, Daddy? What do you got going on?
Unfortunately, my weekends are work. I go. Those are my open to close days. But my woman and my daughter are going camping. They're going
Oh,
2 days,
nice.
so they'll be gone, and then for like a week. So 6 days. So I got 6 days to myself. Maybe I'll go in and work more.
All I do is work,
Make
work, work,
some
work, work. All I'm
extra
gonna do
money.
is work, 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 work.
Shit, we're gonna pop him up, and he's gonna be playing ramen and vodka. He's gonna be all turned up.
Then
Like, hey, Daddy, what are you doing tonight? And I'm just smoking some weed and chilling out, boy.
Ain't
my, da-
nothing.
my daughter starts school,
Yeah.
so they do this new thing to where the parents can go to their first day of school and go with them the first half of the day. So I'm gonna do that. It's kind of weird. I haven't stepped foot in a school since probably I dropped out.
Yeah. I did that. I did that for my stepkids' kindergarten as well. The half day with them was cool.
Yeah, it's kind of It's just it's like my school district's way different than whenever I was a kid, because it was like whenever I was in elementary school, it was like first through sixth grade, one teacher for each grade, and now it's like one building's like one first, second, third grade, the other building's a bunch of fourth, fifth, and sixth graders, and so on, and then the high school. So it's like a lot different. So it's kind of weird.
School has changed a lot. Like when I was a kid too, it was like when you were in junior high, you were in your homeroom all the time, right? You had
Yeah,
one teacher and they did all your courses. Now, like my kids are doing options in grade 7. They're doing options. Like my kid was doing carpentry and foods and all this stuff, and I'm like, what in grade 7? Like that was offered to me in grade 10, not in grade 7. But I think that's great. I wish they would bring a financial thing into it. The,
yeah.
the,
They should
the
probably start teaching crypto, honestly, or blockchain.
well, like
Well,
My
I
kids only
actually
know
have,
finance because of me, right? So
y'all know I have the crypto educational site where
Yep.
we're actually working on a full financial application that takes you through money and through banking systems, through credit systems, through loans, through stocks, digital assets, and then scams.
Love
This
it.
is something I'm working on in the background. So, and we're actually been talking to people about getting it off the ground and working with different private schools in the area. So, what you're talking about, I am definitely fighting for, and have a group of people behind me that's pushing for this exact thing. So,
You
Yeah.
guys,
yeah, we
you,
need it.
you think schooling shit's basically a waste of time at this point with AI and shit coming into play?
Well, I don't know. I'm hit or miss on school. Like there's parts of it that are important, but then there's parts of it that like make no sense. Like why do kids need to learn science if like they're never going to use it in their life, you know? Like
Yeah,
there's
every
I think everything should be an option, except for obviously reading and writing. And I really truly think that like finance should be a huge part of it because look, our world is just so in debt. Like the debt is just crazy, and it's because people don't know how to do it. Like I never learned finance. The only thing I ever learned from my dad about finance was don't ever take a loan, don't ever owe people money. And then what did I do when I got older and got a job and I wanted a new vehicle? I'm like, I'm gonna go get a loan and get a new truck. Like, so you don't listen anyways, and you're always gonna have to owe people money. Like, unless we hit massive in crypto, when we hit massive in crypto, and we
yeah.
can buy our houses outright, cash. Right now, it's yeah, okay. I could pay 5, 10, 15, 20, 25%, but you still owe all the rest of that to the bank, so you're always owing people money. So I don't know.
I'm homeschooling as soon as this crypto shit happens.
It's so funny because my son says he's like, Dad, when crypto hits, he's like, can you give me a private tutor so I don't have to go to school anymore? And I'm like, dude, you got 2 years left. Like, what the fuck?
What are you crying about, bro? 2 years?
I asked my daughter the other day. I was like, "What would you rather do? Would you rather go to school or be homeschooled and travel the country?"
Yeah.
She said, "Travel the country." I'm like, "All right, that's what we'll do then here when the time comes." I don't mind if she goes to kindergarten, but dude, I do not want my daughter to go to this indoctrination camp and get taught a bunch of lies, dude. I've
Oh,
come to realize that everything's a lie. School system goes.
my
I didn't
biggest. Sorry,
every
go ahead.
work with at my job has a high school diplomas, been to college, so we're at the same level, and that doesn't make sense to me.
All right, I think we got a finished product here. Let me.
Oh, that's it. Nice.
Oh wow,
How do you
that
blend colors like that? Hey, Fabi, the heart at the top there, it looks just like your lips. It's awesome. Perfect. It's even got, you know how you have your lip liner on the outside and then it's so it's
yeah,
dark. You have that on there too.
yeah.
Looks good.
He's doing the.
Nothing.
You're blushing. Why are you blushing?
She's look.
She's like, these guys are crazy. Yeah, my weekend. Oh, sorry. The one thing I did want to say about school though too is like they definitely the one thing that I don't like about school, right, is it prepares you for the 9 to 5, and I am a firm believer in hating the 9 to 5. I hate 9 to 5. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I've always been an entrepreneur. I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. That's my thing. So I hate that they're just breeding sheep. It's just like go to school from this time, just like you have to go to work from this time to this time, and it's
Well,
so, this is how you have to do it. This is when this block ends. Blah 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 blah. It's like fuck that, man. Like
so
I'm
Delane Maxwell's father, Robert Maxwell. If you know who Delane Maxwell is, she's the girlfriend of Epstein. Not getting into conspiracy theories, that's another show. But I do want to say this isn't a conspiracy theory. Most of your textbooks that we had growing up was produced by Robert Maxwell's company.
Yeah.
So as far as like them trying to teach us to be just labor slaves, You know, yeah, I would say for sure it was definitely indoctrinated into us. Rockefeller, I believe it's Rockefeller,
It is
said that
Rockefeller.
he was talking about the educational system because he's basically the one that changed everything and put the money into the turn it into federal rather than private. And he said they said something about educating people, and he's like I'm educating workers, I'm
Yep.
teaching workers. That's what he said. He didn't say
that was Rockefeller. Yes, that was.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was educating workers.
Yeah, they don't want to educate people to be like entrepreneurs and make money. They want to educate people to be a worker, to be a slave.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then disguise it with the word employment.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Back in the day, slaves worked for food in a house. Now we work for money that only covers food in a house.
Exactly. Exactly, right? But yeah, so my weekend though, I made an order. I'm sure you guys have heard of Alibaba before, but I ordered those e-bikes are huge out here right now. Those
Yeah.
electric bikes.
yeah.
So I ordered 5 e-bikes.
Gee.
They finally show up today. I got the phone call yesterday. They're in Canada. They're here. They're at the factory. We can drop it off at your house. And I'm like,
Awesome.
awesome.
And 5 new e-bikes.
5
Y'all gonna
e-bikes.
do some riding.
Doing some riding, doing some selling, putting them for sale, make some money.
Oh,
And then, yeah, like you guys know, my garage is full of my mom's apartment from when she passed away. So I'm going to tear all that out, clean it all up, stack it, organize it for sale. And my vehicle's been outside for the last week and I hate it. I'd like it being in the garage because, like we talked about, I live in the city now and I hate crime. So that's pretty much my weekend. Just cleaning and riding some e-bikes.
well, it sounds like we all got a little bit of a fun weekend, even though XRP Dad says he works.
Yeah, that's ain't fun.
Is there anything exciting that ever happens at your job? Tell us about the work drama.
Oh man, that's dude. It was
I mean,
like
Susan was sleeping with Steven, and then all of a sudden, Susan's husband shows up.
this way. Me and my woman's dad. My woman's dad does a moving company, and we moved the guy cooking with the girl cooking. It didn't end good.
Oh,
Hell, the one like it just didn't end good. I'm not gonna talk about it, but yeah, there's work drama, bro. Everybody talks shit on the XRP guy and the guy who makes content and got crazy goals.
Yeah, they're going to.
they won't be talking. They won't be talking shit in 18 months.
They would call stuck in the Matrix. Like they think this is what God put them on the earth for, is to be a little slave. And
See, the thing is, XRP Dad, them guys, they'll only ever sit in their little circle. They'll only meet people on vacation, and more than likely, the richest person they'll ever meet will probably be on vacation. Whereas XRP Dad is going to be hanging out with millionaires and billionaires up at Ripple Swell, meeting Matt Damon and Mark Wahlberg. He hangs out on the show with some of the coolest guys around. Like, they just jelly, bro. You all peanut butter. That's all it is. You super peanut butter.
Matt Damon.
I got to walk into work. I got to walk into work with my chest held high a little bit with that XRP pump these last couple of days. Because it's been sitting there. They love asking what price XRP is at $1, but yesterday they fucking. I don't care about it.
They were pretty quiet yesterday.
I was like, this shit ain't even started compared to where I think it's going.
Yeah, they'll probably tip their lip pretty quick, eh?
It happened the other day. Someone asked me what I did, and I said, well, I'm kind of involved with crypto. And the biggest grin come across that little sucker's face, and he goes,
I did.
How's it going right now? It's like, that's got nothing to do with it, buddy. You're seeing prices. I'm seeing a utility. That's the problem with people like you compared to the people like me, right? You're thinking about making quick money. I'm thinking about our whole world changing because of this.
Yeah.
So smile, be smirky, be snarky. That's fine, buddy.
I was
Because when you're caught up in a system that you don't understand and the rest of us are doing well, we can be snarky. We can smile.
I will say my boss, I know has been I think you know how like the internet knows whenever like someone's looking me up on Facebook, they'll pop up on people you may know type shit.
Yeah.
Well, he pops up all the time, so I know he's like creeping on what I gotta say because now he sees the videos and shit I post over there, and now he said some church lady came up to him and was talking about XRP being the infrastructure of the new financial system. And so now he's really, and then he hears me talking about XRP being God's wealth transfer. So now he got XRP. So right before all this stuff's about to happen. So I think he's about to be able to pay off his this restaurant because of me.
There you go. You can just buy it from him when it hits.
I was thinking about it, but then I'm like, I don't even
You don't want to be stuck, man.
want to run a restaurant.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
bro. Running a restaurant is one of those things. There's very few that can do it and not be at that restaurant every day. You have to be already damn near like a celebrity chef.
Yeah.
Past that, because I've talked with people about doing restaurant. I'm actually a decent cook, and lots of people have told me to do like the food truck and stuff. And I looked into food trucks and restaurants and stuff, and I talked to some people, and it's one of the things they told me. They said, when it comes to a restaurant or a food truck, but especially a restaurant, if you own it, you damn near have to be there constantly.
Yeah.
And it's not one of those businesses that you can just let people run with.
Well,
one
of the things they say with entrepreneurs is like, if you actually want to make money, one of the worst businesses to get into is the food industry. Because it's so saturated, it's so like there's so many. It's a tough market to get into. They say the biggest thing is you either have to have a big niche or you have to.
I want a bar. I want a bar, dude. I'm not gonna lie. One of my biggest dreams that I've had since I was young was to own a pub. You know, a nice pub. And you talking about money makers?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bars are money makers if you do it right. If you're not already an alcoholic or a drug addict, bars are money makers.
Well, you think about it, like I don't know what the bottles cost for you guys, but like you get a bottle of booze here for $25. That's right now. If you go to the bar for that's 3 drinks. Like,
yes, absolutely, exactly. And it's because it's like $8 a shot.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, so each bottle you're making 10 to 15 times your money. So.
Yes, and there are stipulations to some of that stuff, but for the most part, that is exactly how that works.
It just depends what type of crowd you attract.
Yeah.
The Crypto Bros Bar. What are you talking about? What kind of crowd are we going to attract except for the best, buddy?
Yeah. That's what. Yeah, my town, you attract a bunch of fucking drug addicts that want to fucking start.
Well, that's okay. We got to have entertainment for the people, so we'll have the bum fights and the crackhead fights down in the basement, and then we'll have the dance floor on top of that, so you don't even fucking hear them.
Yeah,
right. Cool. On top and underneath.
$10 admission.
We'll call it the CBS, the Crypto Bro Show Bar, CBS Bar.
We'll call it the Bop and Bounce. Oh man, it's so funny. Oh.
Bottom floor, Fabi,
Fabi, about how much more time do you need?
Maybe gives me 5 minutes.
We can do that.
Damn.
So beautiful. The lady in her art is beautiful. All right.
Lady doing the art's beautiful too.
That's right. Both of them. Wonderful, wonderful.
How the heck?
Well, we got about 5 or 10 more minutes to kill. Wonderful. So what how fast do those e-bikes go?
They go 65 kilometers an hour, so I think that's 40 miles per hour.
Damn.
Yeah.
They,
Really?
they
Mine
rip.
mine
That's
got
pretty
about
cool
30.
on a bike.
Yeah,
Huh?
my kids got an e-scooter. Like we have three like the smaller e-scooters, just the normal ones that go like 20 kilometers an hour. So that's what 10 miles per hour. But but he's got one big one, and it goes 60 as well, 60 kilometers an hour. So it flies. Like it goes.
That is crazy, man. That's crazy cool.
Yeah, I'm super excited about those e-bikes because like they're a hot commodity right now for kids. Like everyone's buying them. So,
Dude, you got to bring your sons down, man, and we'll go shooting, bro.
oh, he'd love
They
that. We
would
have
have a blast.
yeah
And I
on the
mean, not
acreage.
a boom, but an actual good time.
Yeah, on the acreage, I used to set up cans for him to shoot, and he loved it. But like guns aren't big out here, right? Like Canada, there's not guns isn't a big thing. There's a lot of hunters out here, but everyone has their stuff locked up in gun safes and stuff. But yeah,
Responsible. Yeah.
I grew up with guns laying around everywhere. It was just one of those things. It's how I grew up. And the only time I ever seen a gun fired, knock on wood, where it wasn't supposed to be fired was my cousin was cleaning a gun, showing off to a girl, and and I don't know why he thought there was nothing in it, but he was cleaning it, and then said something about it, was holding it on his lap, and it went off and shot a hole in the ceiling. I was like, "You stupid son of a bitch! You know, people like you shouldn't have guns." Like, period. Like, but that's the reason. Like, my kids, I was always told this. You know, treat every gun as a loaded weapon.
yep,
Every gun you pick up, you think can kill somebody by pulling that trigger. Keep that in your mind constantly, and you'll never have that mistake. You
yeah,
know what I mean? Like, and that's very important to gun safety. Is if you come across a gun, always treat it as if it's loaded and live, like it's live, ready to shoot. And but I grew up with them everywhere. My granddad had over, I think, 60 something guns just
what?
laying around his house, Civil War guns, all kinds of different guns. My buddy has a wall that's just all these Call of Duty guns and all this cool shit, scars, LMGs, 50 caliber, Gatling guns, like all this shit. And but this is the way I grew up, man. Like, we didn't go around shooting each other and shit. Guns were to kill things, and we knew this. Guns were to go out and maybe target practice. We knew this. You know, past that, you left the guns alone because they kill people. That's what they're for.
I
That's
wish I
wild.
grew up like you, bro.
Huh?
I wish I grew up like you.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, when
I
y'all
grew up
come, when y'all come, whether it be here, even Virginia, we can shoot in Virginia. It's just if we ever come here, like if y'all come to Myrtle Beach and we drive down to where I live, there we can definitely shoot like shit y'all will probably never ever shoot anywhere else. Y'all never even probably get a chance to shoot the shit that like what Alex got a chance to shoot and stuff.
Hmm.
But in Virginia, I can always bring my guns up there, and I mean they're cool. So I mean we can still shoot up in Virginia at that cabin, but nah, man, having the 50 cal and the Gatling gun, dude, shit's so cool.
That's cool. Like I grew up on a farm, and we probably had two 22s and one shotgun. That was it. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, Alex, he's from Germany, and he said that his granddad owned a shotgun, and he said the shotgun or whatever was used for hunting. No, it was 30-06. I apologize. 30-06. And he said, because he was talking about he shot a big gun before. I said, "What did you shoot?" And we figured out it was 30-06. I said, "Well, where'd you shoot that?" And he said, "It was my granddad." So I was like, "Oh, you got it?" He said, "No." I said, "What happened to it?" Listen to this. So his granddad, there was a law passed about having weapons and stuff like this, right? And his granddad was grandfathered in. So when his grandfather died, they couldn't even touch the weapon. The authorities had to come in and dispose of the weapon.
What?
I swear to fucking God.
I would have just taken it and hid it.
They would have thrown him in jail.
Really?
It had been registered.
Huh.
And so they knew it was there.
Weird.
Yeah, like well, there's a lot of people in Canada when they were passing a lot of laws that told everybody that the shit fell out their boat. They don't know where it went. It's like we were hunting, it fell out into the water. What do you expect? I don't know where it's at.
Well, that's the thing is like they started a gun registry in Canada.
Oh, Fabi's ready. Fabi's ready. All right.
Yeah. Sorry, it powers went out. Usually they go out for 2 hours every day, and I live in the south, and here the weather is so hot, sometimes 60 centigrades. Yeah. Sorry, I'll be on low light from now on. Okay.
Okay.
The design is done. Okay.
That's amazing.
Wow.
I love the border too. How you did our faces on the border as well. That's so cool.
Reggie did that in just that short amount of time.
Dope.
Yeah, it's crazy because you would think the borders were just random squiggle and lines. But as you look at them, their faces and it's intricate. And man, oh man.
That's crazy.
Fabi, I love this. I
That's
really
$1 million picture right there. Crypto Bros, 1 million
so
bucks.
Okay.
That was great, and definitely send me the image, and I'll post it, and we'll post about
Of course, I
it.
will do that.
I don't know what you do with them. If you sell them or whatever you do with them, let me know. Send me a link for that too, and we'll post about that too. Because anything we can do to support you, we will support you.
Yeah, you got.
Thank you so much.
Glad you were able to find that within you and find out that you have that type of talent. Great. You got a great story.
You're amazing, Fabi. Amazing talent, beautiful woman, beautiful art. What can more ask for? What more can people ask for?
Yeah, you look, Fab. You got Henry speechless. He can't even talk. He's all tongue twisted. She's all blushing. There's no reason to blush. Henry's blushing too.
His mask starts turning red.
Yeah. Watch it say, okay.
Oh,
he's
it's nice.
All right, guys, everybody, this has been wonderful. To the community, thank y'all so much for coming and watching us again, coming and seeing our show. It doesn't matter if we have 1 or 1 million people coming in. We love every chance we get to come out and just enjoy our time with you. To my co-host in the platform here, thank you so much for coming on. Crypto God, your mask is killing me. And to our special guest, Fabi, again, we can't say thank you enough. This has been wonderful, and we love what you do, and you're an amazing person. We love your journey. It was an amazing journey that you told us. Thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome, and thank you for inviting me. It's so much, gives me so much respect on the community XRP. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
XRP, baby.
Yeah, I like your smile.
Don't make me blush again.
All right, so I'm gonna get our video set up real quick for us to play out as we go. But does anybody else want to say anything to the community before we leave? Anything?
Well, God bless everyone. Enjoy this pump. This is just the start, so do with it as you will. I know what I'm going to be doing. I'm probably going to have a really small wallet because of this, but it is what it is. So everyone have a great weekend, and I don't know where you are out in the world, but wherever you are, enjoy it. And remember, hug your family and friends.
XRP Dad?
Yeah, just enjoy your day and enjoy these green candles and watch the next couple of days. Hopefully they don't suck. I believe in the supernatural. I believe this is God's wealth transfer. So no advice. I'm looking for the crazy prices.
Manifest positivity, bro.
Yes.
All right. And with that,
world, thank you so much for coming on.
And with that, I'm going to get ready to play our song and end the stream. So everybody, have a blessed and wonderful weekend from the Crypto Bros. We'll see you on Tuesday.
What's good, everybody? Welcome in. Pull up a seat. It's the Crypto Bros Show. Tuesdays and Fridays, 8 to 9. We keep it real. We keep it light. Nah, we not out here screaming at charts all day. Just three dudes talking real talk the right way. Purpose over noise, that's how we move. A little knowledge, a couple laughs, and the truth. We laugh at the chaos, we call out the games, but we still drop the info that actually stays. No fluff, no pressure, just good conversation. Building something solid for the next generation. It's the Crypto Bro Show. Come hang, come learn, come slow it down. Friendly vibes and real talk only. We laugh a little while we break it down. Tuesdays and Fridays, we locked in. Good energy, good info. Let's begin. Sometimes we go deep, sometimes we just chill. Talk life, talk lessons, talk what actually builds sovereignty mindset, but we keep it light. Abundance frequency without all the hype. We don't pretend we know it all. We just figure it out together, that's the call. If you laughing with us and learning too, then you're right where you're supposed to be, bro. It's the Crypto Bro Show. Come hang, come learn, come slow it down. Friendly vibes, real talk only. We laugh a little while we break it down. Tuesdays and Fridays, we locked in. Good energy, good info. Let's begin.